Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback, standing 6'3" out of SMU. It's Garrett Gilbert.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year, wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships. And if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Gilbert. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Gilbert. And this one's incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Being chased out left, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
To throw again on second down. Gilbert, this one to Bourne, and he's got it. A big play there for New England, and even 50 yards.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jacoby Myers from 3 yards out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. 7-7, our score after 1. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On second down, this is Edmonds. Oh, nice move in midfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. From the 39, Gilbert flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Gilbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. To throw is Gilbert. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Eluding the pressure right. And this is Parker, complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker from 19 yards away. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Miami set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Meanwhile, Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A legacy player in the NFL, Cedric Wilson, 602 yards last season, nearly beat his father's best season when he played in the league. The Miami Dolphins, they're betting that Wilson could surpass not only his dad, but become a big-time player in their revamped passing game. Nice catch there for a first down.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Dancing to his left. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Folks' kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. And it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Tua. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And his pass incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Throwing to start the drive. Gilbert. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. To throw on 2nd and 10. Gilbert flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Gilbert. And that is incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Tua going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki from 6 yards away, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. New England trying to get a place on offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Gilbert. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Gilbert. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll try and throw for it here. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Again, he'll drop to throw. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he rifles one incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that's incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Caught. It's Wilson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Tua to throw again. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Patriots are right back in this football game. Throwing to start the drive. Gilbert, complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Forced out to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Back to throw. Gilbert. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Second down and 7. Off play action. Gilbert. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
It forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. So consecutive picks, and each offense, they drove the ball close enough to at least attempt a field goal, but on back-to-back drives, the defense has stood firm and forced an interception.
Yeah, it's a really nice battle seeing one answer the other with a turnover to keep points off the board.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Once again, it's Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the